When it comes to the corporate email, again, so here again, on the corporate email, Nokia supports the Mail for Exchange for Microsoft Exchange servers and Lotus Traveler for the IBM Domino servers. Again, in these services, again, the setup is pretty simple. The consumer clicks on the setup email, enters the email address of the corporate. The application intelligently picks up the domain, and automatically it says that whether it is a Lotus Traveler or a IBM, Domino, Lotus Domino, the servers, and then it will ask the consumer to enter the username of the email address and email account, and then the password. And the consumer need to enter the domain. So the domain could be like for each of the organization there is a domain. You need to put in the domain name and the server address, the address of the server. If you puts up this, then it's done. So then the consumer will the handset will automatically start connecting to the respective email servers of the organization. In terms of the security, all the policies, whatever being supported on the Exchange servers or the Lotus Domino servers can be automatically implemented on the device. Device application, which is MFE, Mail for Exchange, or the Lotus Traveler, have all the certificates, all the security certificates which are already built in there. When the application is making a connection with the server, it handshakes with the relevant certificate, the security certificates, and gets the authentication from the firewall of the email servers. So that way it's pretty seamless. So you won't need not go there and then activate it at the server level, etc. The only point is that the user who wants to use the email on the mobile for the business users have to get access or activate the access of getting email onto the mobile from the IT administrators. Once they get in, then automatically one can access it. From the security perspective, this supports all the relevant security policies what Microsoft Exchange servers and the Lotus Domino which provide, which includes device wipe, in the sense remote device wipe, remote password management, remote locking of the device. Can also set the attachment downloads, whether you can disable attachment downloads, you can set the size of the attachments, you can set the password duration, length of the passwords, and again the strength of the password with various I can say special characters, etc. So all those things are possible to do that. So with the device management facility, with third-party device management facilities, even the corporate IT manager can even control some of the features like cameras, the Bluetooth functionality, the memory card, etc. So which will enable the IT manager administrator to even control those functionalities, so that he can restrict the usage of the data. So storing onto the memory card or transferring from handset to another device can also be restricted. So these features are available, and then one can easily get them.